Hi there, I just wanted to do another F1 video. Since I filmed my video about Marussia at the end of last week, things have changed a bit, and I thought rather than having an out-of-date video I should probably come on and update so that doesn't just kind of stay on the internet and be my official report on the situation when it's, you know, kind of doesn't really make any sense anymore. As far as I can tell, Graham Loudon from Marussia, who are going back to their name of Manor, believes that, or says that the team are going to be allowed to race in 2015 with a modified 2014 car. And the strategy group, which I talked about in the last video, which is the group of Bernie and important people from like the top teams, have basically said, yeah, that's fine. The story last week was that Marussia's request had been rejected on the grounds of there not being enough information from Manor, and basically that no one knew where this was going. Bob Fernley from Force India, he said that their reason for rejecting the request wasn't financial. If Manor don't race in 2015, there's this big pot of money from the Marussia season last year that would have been won from scoring that one singular point that Bianchi got. The pot of money that Manor would get if they race in 2015 would go to all the other teams. It would be split out if they can't get a car together. But Bob Fernley from Force India has said that their reason for rejecting Marussia's application to race isn't financial. So that £4 million apparently isn't that big a deal to them. I think it's all on the grounds of not really knowing where the car's going or having the right upgrades and things as the season starts. But Graham Loudon has said in various press that as far as he's aware, they are allowed to race with a 2014 car with a few modifications. They have been allowed, the rules have been waived for things like the chassis, the front bulkhead adjustment, and some of the nose rule changes as well. And they will just bring those upgrades in as the season goes on to adhere to those rules. So it actually seems like it's a very complicated story now, with all sorts of, you know, views coming from you know, different sides. There's Force India and others saying that they've rejected this application from Manor to race, and then there's Graham Loudon, head of Manor, saying that no, all is good to go and they should be racing in 2015. Everyone seems to be taking this story as very financial and, oh, F1's bad because it's all about the money, which I think, well, at least for as long as I've watched it, it always has been, probably getting worse, but it's definitely a very financially driven sport. However, it seems that Manor has the money to race. In a few things I've read, Graham Loudon has said, yep, we've got the money, we've raised funds, and we're ready to go with these few adjustments, and so on. So, I don't think it's about the teams rejecting Manor to come into F1 in 2015 because of this extra £4 million they're going to get. Realistically, for a lot of the teams, £4 million is nothing. Maybe Force India and Sauber might look to gain a little bit from that, but, you know, realistically, in the world of F1, I don't think £4 million is a lot, and that, of course, does say a lot about F1 and the financial situation. So yeah, for those of you who are saying, oh, it's all about money and it's frustrating, I get you, but I don't think this story is about money as much as it was. I think there's something else going on here that we haven't been privy to quite yet. So yeah, there's your little update rather than relying on that one video from before. If you've got anything to say about this or anything more you can update, then let me know in the comments or on Twitter. I'm at JetLeBomb, which I'll put here on the screen. Yeah, find me, come say hello, let me know what you think. Is F1 too driven by money? Let me know. See you later, guys.